Yes, Man United have beaten Fulham in the first game of the season by 1-0 here at Old Trafford. We could have, maybe should have, not maybe, we should have won by more. We had the more clear-cut chances, some nervy moments though. We gave up decent opportunities to Fulham where they were wasteful, but 3 points first game of the season, bro.
Do you know what? I was going to start with saying the same thing. Last couple of seasons we haven't started well.
Yeah.
We've lost the first two, and I always say, you know, I'm not here sitting hoping that we're going to win the league, but I think it's starting well. It doesn't really matter because you've got two games coming up, Brighton away, Liverpool at home. We don't really usually win it at Brighton. So getting 3 points in, I thought, yeah, you know, that was good. Performance was, we weren't as bad as people are going to make us out to be.
What do you think people are trying to make out versus what we was?
I think people wait to jump on little things. Our press it was decent, however, I think it's still quite far off from where he probably wants to be. And I think that could be, we know Casemiro's age and stuff, but I thought he was decent at it. And Minu, I think he's been jumped back in quite quick, not had much time off. His legs look a little bit slow. So people will pick on that and they'll go, oh, they don't press well. You know, when they press, they get played through the middle quite well, easily. But I thought we were decent. I want to give a shout out to Maguire. I'm not the biggest fan.
He was good today, man.
He's probably going to be pushed down the pecking order with Euro coming in, De Ligt coming in. But honestly, I thought he was absolutely quality. And I was really pleased to see Mazraoui as well. I know a lot of people aren't familiar with his game, but I've watched him a fair bit before as well. And he's so tidy on the ball. And, you know, I loved ABB. I was a massive fan of him. However, the type of football we want to play, we want to be a bit more proactive rather than reactive. I think he's the type of player that fits in either side of, you know, either side of the centre backs. I know he didn't get to play much at Bayern with Kimmich playing right back, Davies at left back. You know what I mean? But here, I do think he's going to get a lot more game time than people probably expect with, you know, Shaw coming back. But he's that tidy. I think he could sometimes be pushed into the midfield a little bit. But yeah, overall, I think if it were clinical, we'd probably win what. I'd say 3-4.
3 or 4, yeah. Exactly, and that was the thing, innit? It was again, we didn't take our chances today, did we? But it's positive that we're creating chances, though.
Yeah, I would say defensively, I was very happy with the performance. Offensively, we created our chances, but I do believe that it could be a problem for the season in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? Do you
think it's something that will just click, though? Like, confidence might be a bit down. You know, like when goals start going in, players start getting a bit more confident.
It could, because I do believe we do have confidence players like Rashford. But then, for me, we need it more consistently. We can't have like spells where for 4 weeks you're not on it, and then you want to be on it, and then you're not on it. And for me, that can cost us. Whether it's the top 4 race, Europe race, I think we need to be better offensively. It could have been a 3-0 game, and then we're leaving a lot different. And people are forgetting we scored 87th minute. We could have left the stadium 0-0. Everyone's talking, looking at the game different. Everyone's leaving the stadium not feeling the best. Negative. But luckily we got it at the end, but it could have been different. We need to be more clinical.
Big points there. I mean, from a positive outlook, what were the good things that you saw from us today?
Listen, first of all, very happy to be here. Second of all, Ten Hag just finished his press conference, and the first thing he said is, first game, no injuries.
Yeah. That's the most important. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I don't want to see a lot of players playing out of position today, and I'm just happy that we have players without injuries today. Second of all, the problem about scoring, I think, is going to get there because we have 2 young strikers, and I'm happy because we have 2 young strikers going to be fighting for the number 1 spot, because we play with one number 9, and they're going to be fighting to start. It means that if you're starting, you have to score. And if you don't score, someone else is going to come in. So I'm just happy that we have competition for places, both in defence, midfield and attack. So I think this season, we just need to be happy that we won this first game. I think everyone, you can see from the 60th minute to 65, players are getting tired already. It's the first game. It's going to take a while. So I'm just happy that we got 3 points today, and we look to Brighton.
And Bruno missed some big chances today. Obviously, he signed his new contract, and I don't know how you saw it. He just looked like he just really wanted to score. And he just needed to just calm down a little bit. And of course, we forget he didn't have all pre-season, and you can tell he's a little bit like his sharpness wasn't quite there. But then who drops the shoulder on the wing so that we can get the ball moving to Garnacho on the other side, and then that leads to the goal. So he still had a hand in the goal eventually, but still we're just kind of waiting for him to get his confidence and his sharpness back up.
I think you need to understand that Bruno is under quite a lot under pressure, because he's the captain. First of all, he just signed a new deal. The pressure on him is quite large. So he's playing false 9 today. Played midfield today, playing centre midfield today. There's a lot of pressure on him. So he's not a number 9. when he gets to some positions, you're going to feel like you should score that, but he's not clinical number 9. And I think he should play in his position. I don't want to see players play out of position today.
Yeah.
I think if you had a strike today, that chance is there.
And as soon as Xerxes, yeah, exactly. That's as soon as he comes on the score,
I think in pre-season, this game, I think when you see, when we don't play without number 9, you see that there's a problem that we're creating, but no one is scoring it. Immediately Xerxes came on, he scored.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think we need to have a vocal point. I can't wait for Hoyland to come back. Like I said, competition with players is quite important.
It,
so
yeah.
It's a good game. Yeah.
Lastly, I'm going to go around the group. Just give me a name. Who was man of the match and why?
I'm going to go Maguire, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was quality. And I hope he's fit again because he had a little bit of a niggle on his knee. So, yeah, Maguire. Could easily be, what's his name, Mazraoui as well. Yeah, he was quality, man. Top quality.
He said Maguire. I think he had the top performance as well. But I'm going to go Casemiro because I haven't heard anyone speak about Casemiro today, man. Like,
I normally would speak about him sometimes for the wrong reasons recently, but actually today,
I think people are starting to enjoy hating on Casemiro, and I just want to give him his flowers today, man, because I think people are just gonna look at Maguire, which they deserve it, but I feel like I just want to give Casemiro his flowers because since this season, pre-season, I've looked at him very differently. I've been like, he looks like he wants to play
hungry
again. He looks hungry, man.
Undo last year because it was bad for him
because last year ended very bad. You know
so you're saying Casemiro? We've got Maguire, Casemiro.
It's a tricky one, but I'm going to go Maguire, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say Casemiro. I think Casemiro pisses me off sometimes, especially because
this is what you meant.
Like,
he played good today, though.
What I don't like about him is just loses the ball when unmarked. He just throws it away, and it's quite annoying for the fans to see that. Casemiro, man, is really annoying, man.
Today was good today, though.
I actually thought since the Community Shield, I thought he was really tidy. However, as we get past 60 and 70 minutes, he gets caught out quite a bit in the midfield. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. We are
trying to bring in a midfielder.
So that's a different conversation, but we are looking to cover that position. So.
Okay, so we've got Maguire, and put respect on Casemiro. Love, boys.